Hello everyone, this is Big Benedict. We're on the third to final video in our Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 video guide and walkthrough. As you saw right there, the title card for this chapter is called Revelations. The next chapter will be called The Summoning, and the final chapter will be called The Final Boss Battle. But as you can observe here, the two factions are going at each other and they're destroying each other. And by the time I came over there, the riot mech, his health was already halfway gone. See that? So, at this point in the game, you may notice in the map on the top right that there is no waypoints. And I don't really know how this is supposed to work as far as the conceit that they're having you do here. Now, hold on a second. Okay, I've had so many interruptions and disruptions on this fucking guide that I just wanted February and March to be my month, but I had to sacrifice so much of my personal time to get this guide finished. But it's a testament to how much I love this game that I'm sticking with it and making the guide. But even so, the final boss it's not very fair, to be honest, because things happen so quickly and the damage you receive is just astronomical, and you're going to need a lot of preparedness going into that fight because it's a tough one. I will concede to that, and I am going to revamp my strategy or my resolve about not using healing items. I will be using healing items on the final boss because I just want to get this guy finished, plain and simple. Plus, I don't have all the upgrades either, and that's kind of what you do when you haven't got all the upgrades. You just kind of do things the way you can. So anyway, when I first played this game and I first had come off that death fight and then I did this fight and then I didn't know what to do, and coming back to that conceit issue, when you go to the map room, I don't know if you have to go to a particular section of the map, because you can go, well, we're already downtown, so you can't select downtown, otherwise you'll just teleport right where you are. You can either go to the arts district or to the science district, or the other one. I don't remember what it is, if there is even a third choice. But I imagine what they want you to do, by the way, there's an experience cache in there. What I think they want you to do is just to go wherever you really want to, and then at a certain time you will get the telepathic communication from Alucard telling you that you need to go this way. Whoops, I missed that. I did a bunch of editing there so this wouldn't take too long, but if you are stuck after beating the Zobek final boss and you don't know where the hell to go, this video is going to help you, because when I was trying to do this early when this game was coming out, like in the first week of its release, trying to find information on YouTube about this game, I had nowhere to look practically. I mean, there were some guides, but they were really bad. So if you're stuck, just follow in my footsteps and I will get you to the final boss. So what I did was selected the sciences district, because the arts district, it ends on a dead end. No pun intended. I'm just saying that it's not good to go that way. I feel this way is a little bit better. And again, maybe it being a dead end, it doesn't matter, because you will get the telepathic communication from Alucard, but I just don't know. Because I actually did find a video when I was first playing this game. I did find a video and I was watching the guy get to the end goal, and I followed his every step because I was ready to kill somebody. That's how bad it was. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. So now we're in the science district. Once you kill all these enemies down here, you're going to get the communication from Alucard, and I would presume that they're not such sticklers that you have to go to the sciences district because how there would be no way for anybody to know. It would just be a crapshoot. So what I imagine that they do is wherever you go, you just kill all the enemies, and then Alucard will give you that telepathic communication, which he will do right after we clear these enemies. I hate these enemies so much, these dark monks. We're gonna have to fight a couple of them right before the boss battle, and what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna cast the dragon on Alucard, because I haven't done it the entire game, and I mean, why not? I haven't used any relics thus far, and I want to see how that works, because that fight it's not bad, but it's just, I don't know. I will admit that the Satan boss fight in Lords of Shadow 1, it was a really tough fight. But by the time you were on your second playthrough, you had the ultimate weapons, and that made the fight a hell of a lot easier and fun. It was a really fun fight. And, you know, I'm really disappointed that David Bowie wasn't available, or he declined to be a participant in this game, because he has a really good voice for Satan. I love that Satan voice, David Bowie. And I love Patrick Stewart too. Zobek was my favorite character in Lords of Shadow. But this fight is really fucking hard, because you've got all these hogs out here, plus the monks, and everybody's going crazy. So I actually got to the Alucard boss fight, and I'm still struggling on him. By the time this video is published, I will have cleared him, but I didn't have any healing items going over there. I didn't think I would need any because I didn't need any before, but things have changed since this is the hardest difficulty, and they're killing you pretty damn quickly. Within about 4 hits and you're dead. So, and the thing is, trying to heal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some healing potions, but I'm not going to use the sword, because the sword is not good. It doesn't have any range, and it doesn't heal you very much, and without a ranged weapon, you're in big trouble on Alucard, because it's not a good idea to stay close to him whatsoever. There are times when he needs to recover from a long combo of his, and then it is acceptable to go up to him and smash him with the claws. But the thing that I don't like about that fight is that he'll grab you to do the QTE, and you take damage. Irreparable damage. Well, I guess it's not irreparable since you could heal yourself, but it's mandatory damage for a quick time event. So I'm basically being punished for selecting playing without the QTEs. But when I think about it, it's not just me getting punished. Everybody's getting punished. So here's the dialogue right here. And now, once he speaks, you get a waypoint. So now it's not really hard. In as much as following the waypoints in this game aren't hard, but they are, since the waypoint is a piece of dog shit. And somebody just messaged me, and they asked me, would you recommend this game over the first one? And I said no, I would not. The first one's a lot better, but this is still a very good game. Now, is it the game of the year that I suggested that it would be in the first video? I would say it's the game of the month, definitely. I mean, because what else came out in February? Nothing that I recall. And I was tempted to speed this up, but I figured that I could get to the goal perhaps without doing all the battles, and I think there is one that I flee from. So, okay, so now when you get down here, there is no choice but to turn into the rat. So go into the corner and have this happen to you. And whenever I'm in like the final leg of a guide, like within like the last 3 videos, I feel such an urgency to complete the guide. I feel like a prisoner of the guide at that point. And it's not a good feeling. I don't like it, but I'm owning up to it. Because by the time you're near the end of a guide, you've played the game so goddamn much that you just don't want to play it anymore. And that's the thing, because I'm not going to play this game. Once I finish this game, I'm going to put something else in. I've played this game too much. But that doesn't rule out a third playthrough. Not whatsoever. But over here, you want to take that left, go through the fence with the mist. And I do plan to get all the... I think I'll try to platinum this game. I don't know about the Kaleidos challenges. I just don't know. This game is just not the same as Lords of Shadow 1. The challenges were very unique and great. Excellent challenges. Games... I was really disappointed with these challenges, with the Kaleidos challenges. And I was disappointed with the absence of the challenges in God of War Ascension. They didn't even have challenges. They've had them in every single game, even the PSP games. And those lazy motherfuckers, they better be working on God of War 4 too. That's all I can say. Because I don't want a new IP. I want God of War 4. And I think a lot of people can agree with that. I mean, they have Cory Balrog, I think that's his name, back at Santa Monica, so what else could that guy be doing? I don't know. Because a new IP, that's cool, that's great and everything, and you know, that's what the Order 1886 is for. I'm really looking forward to that game. But I mean, it's like a new... How can you have a PS4 without God of War 4? It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I really want to thank everybody for watching the guide, because I won't have much time in the next two videos to talk anything other than strategy. The next video is not too important, but the final video definitely is. But I do want to thank everybody for watching the guide. If you're not one who comments, I would implore you to comment more, because that way, without comments, I really don't know who is watching the guide, because all I have is a view count, which only tells me about the views. So don't worry. Anyway, okay, now we're coming back to this location here, and we're at the place where we're going to meet up with Alucard, and then we'll be in the final video, the second to last video, my bad.
He is here.
That's where we need to go, right there where that purple steam is, and I'll see you up there.